Don Danny, Election Ninja here, and welcome back to Election Ninja's Lab. It's time for another live stream of Final Fantasy XIV. And since it is Friday, we are doing Zowo's Journey. And yeah, I am a little bit late, but yeah, we're going to be going through Zowo's Journey today. And then later today, I think I am going to be doing a live stream afterwards where we're going to check out Deadpool over in Marvel Rivals. So that's going to be in the afternoon. Look forward to that. I think that that's going to be a lot of fun. But for now, we're just going to keep going through the story. And hey, Latios! Welcome to the chaos. I see we're ready to go. Cool. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit before I reach the next dungeon, so no biggie. And just for the record as to where we are currently in the level 43 quests, so the real drag. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possess. Yeah. Alas, that is no longer the case. Suitable crystals that remain to be found in the 12th wood, precisely where it is at any given moment. More difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans? Yes. Yeah. Cool. Go find Spriggans. Time to find some Spriggans. Okay. Oh, and we also need to do that. I completely forgot about that. We might do that in once this quest is done. So that would be Central Shroud Wolfgate. Yeah. Do. Come on, let me up there. All right. Everything got to attack me. There we go. Ah! We still can't get out of here. Frick! Alright. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, right, and this one you have to interact. I hate that this is an interact rather than just like, hey, walk through this. I don't know. I kind of understand why, because it is a side quest to get it unlocked, but still. It is through here, right? Yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Here's your corrupted crystal. My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Yep. Alright. There we go. Beg your pardon, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message from the Professor Lambert, something about a name. Okay. Okay, we just need to go to Sid. Okay. I think it's fun though, because like once we get to level 50, like 3 new jobs unlock. So, and like 2 of them are well, one of them is really fun. What am I doing? And the other one is the others are insane. For lack of a better way to put it. He said, "Hey, Alpha Gnome. All right. Here's your corrupted crystal." Right, because we're about to face off against Garuda. All right. All right. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Kind of surprised that there wasn't a casting one. Okay. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell someone so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. Okay. Alright, there we go.
She stirs.
Oh my gosh.
And an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda.
I think it's hilarious, my glasses. Yeah, you hardly ever see him. They should bring him back. I know that like he's obviously he did some stuff with Stormblood, but we haven't seen him since. And it's just yeah. I don't think. Have we seen him since Stormblood? I think he might have been briefly an Endwalker. But yeah, he hasn't been in Dawn Trail at all. But I think it was one of those let's go check him out. Let's go talk to him and stuff, and that was it.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
Amazing what a good beard can do to a man's face.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Welcome to the chaos.
Proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession. So I ran, left the Empire behind, and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
No.
began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light, it was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood guardians have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid, what exactly do you remember?
Everything.
Alfinord, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
All right.
My people and my purpose. Everything.
Yay! Sid is fully Sid.
Wait.
All right, there we go. Time to talk to you. All right, there we go. Howling Eye. All right. All right. Before we do that, before we actually start that, wrong one. You. All right. But yeah, I do not play multiplayer Minecraft because I know that that can be very problematic at times. So that is my main reason, and also I get bugged about that way too much, and it drives me crazy. So that is why I say no anytime that someone mentions Minecraft multiplayer. So, and it drives me crazy. So yeah. Ugh. Bam bam bada bum 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 bada bum bum bum. All right. Right. Yes. All right. Cool. Oh, I can't skip this cutscene? Really? Yep. Alright. Let's do this. What? Oh. All right. Two quarter mil. Haha. Ba ba da ba dum ba bum. Ugh. Almost there. So what's dumb? I kind of or are you just like making joking at the freaking fact that I don't play multiplayer Minecraft with, or saying how dumb it is that people bug me about playing Minecraft all the fucking time. It's actually kind of yeah. All right, there we go. In we go. Into the duty. Void gates.
The voice spoke to you.
Ow. Probably. uh... Here come all the planer fishers. Oh. There we go. Ah, why are there still more? Alright, cool. Nice. That's done. go forth the gloom, it is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Let us return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, yes. Dalzell Malak awaits us. You, me, us. Okay. Back to Camp Drybone. Okay. Alright. I am pretty sure that Zowo will probably be 50 in this stream. When exactly? No idea. But probably soon. Boo doo doo. Ba da 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 da. Gone from you, gloom is. Worry for nothing, delicate. Squawk. Now go see Kazaka. You must await them. Hello. The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatened to taint this world doesn't so no more. I sense the darkness within is reborn with new power. Wield it well, Zowo, of the black, and make of it a tool for our ends. Do that as the prophecy speaks. The way to light shall be lit by the dark before you. Ba-da-ba-bum! Yay! Thunder 3! Oh, we got another one. Oh, right, to go back. That's right. Zowo of the Black, our brother Daza has word for you. Pray wait a moment for him to arrive.
You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. Wood Forest Shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You are truly Black Mage foretold by legend, oracle, prophecy, legend. It was such a legend of my people that brought me to this Thanalan. Such is what legends do. When four Magi meet in barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark, black shadow dark. You have heard these words before, yes, yes. Here I found in Kazag Clash and Zulmalk. The words have brought us to Thanalan are the same, equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend, decrypted, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor, First Order Patriarch Dagu. Yes, yes, my very own. By it he broke kobold law. The first patriarch must never leave Ogomor. No, no, never. But leave he did. He set out for Lanosha to pursue this legend, and for that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncoat traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, no, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his word. But when first I heard them, I felt strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I could not simply be idle. I too left Lenosha, just as Dagu before me. Yes, and I have come here to Thanalan. Now I see the legend is real. Yes, the world kept by Kazaka, Dolzul Melak, and myself are true. You have appeared. That is no coincidence. No, none at all. I am a kobold, yes, I am, and we kobolds are good at finding things, treasures, trinkets. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross, refuse, rubbish. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here it may give you some. Your gem, the light, it is illuminating the tablet. The scratches are growing. Mighty Titan, those are no scratches. No, not scratches at all. They are carvings, words. Know thee, brave keeper of Shatoto's light, as these very words were plain to thy sight. The seal was cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gate dread sunder draws nigh. To ward against the creeping of the gloom, thou needst great garb to stay any doom. To this sacred ware thy thoughts must now tend undue. Thy black command darkness shall bend. The tablet was more important than I ever imagined. Yes, much more. It seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find the sacred garb, gear, armor garb. And the names of this place are written here as well. Yes, these 4 places I know. You would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics.
Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the planar fissures, the blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be won. Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Zowo.
Need Dolzul's blood too. You do. Take quick. Squawk! Before change mind. And here is mine. Mine. I would entrust it to no other. But be warned, one does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, very careful.
And I nod. Alright. Ugh. That was painful. Okay. So let's see. So that is there. Black Shroud and Lenosha. Okay. One does not simply. Alright. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay. So which? Let's see. So we need Kazakhstan's blood. Okay, there we go. Pair of wizard gloves. Yep, there we go. That's one. Alright, to the logging grounds. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay. Alright, and boom. Alright. Alright, so there is that one. What did I just get? The Tonbon? Oh, that's the legs. Okay. So we have the gloves and the legs. I can't remember which one this is, but we still have two more after this. I think this was probably one of the best ways that they handled getting the gear in for the specific time, because you actually had to go out and find the things. Like, I think it's fine that the better stuff was a little bit later, but yeah, I don't know. All right, let's kill the things that are attacking me. Okay. Saw's blood. Okay, so that got me my boots. So I still need the chest and the hat. Alright, back to the falls. Okay, dry bone. Do 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 do. Oh, and yes, I did get the unicorn off stream. Hello. I have waited for you. Awaited your return, Zowo. I have learned where it is that the fourth relic of our forebears rests, the land known as Thal's Respite. There, too, lies Planar Fissure, into which the blood of the fiend's first birth must be poured. Okay. Time for the fourth one. All right. Time for a battle. Cool. There's that. Oh, nice. We got Buzz Buddies. Okay. There's that. And then the blood. There's my height. There's my hat. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Do do do. Alright. And turn it in. The four relics are now in your keeping. Yet the final piece remains in our efforts to learn where to avail the dark which when a power worthy of the relic to claim take root in one of the righteous end and name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the black mage be sown. Daza insists his reading is correct, and both Dozel Melok and I trust in his ability. We will endeavor to decode these words, that you might see your quest to its end. The day of the void's opening shall come. Until then, Zowo, I ask only that you continue to walk the path of the black. And there we go. So now we need to wait until we get the frickin' thing. Alright. Time to go into the Howling Eye. Boop. Alright. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-na-na-na. Okay. While we are waiting for that to happen, Let me think here. What were the quests? So I have a ninja quest. So we'll go ahead and take care of this really quick. Ninja. Well, not ninja. Ethernet. Rogue. Currently. Okay. Trares of the Edge, eh? Well, if one there's merchants being stayed in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we need to... Okay, so we need to go to a few different places. Alright. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-doo. Okay. No, I think it's over. Where? Am I just blind and I didn't see it over here, or what? Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Fairy Docks and Hawker's Alley. Okay, so we'll go to Hawker's Alley next, I think. So here. Okay. Okay. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limsa Laminsa without sampling some of our local specialties. Would you care? Yeah. Cool. Alright. And finally, the Fairy Docks. Okay. There we go. Alright. Back to the... Back to Vekabe. Welcome back, Zowo. I hope your skulking went well. Alright. Cool, cool. Oh, of course it's a duty. The one thing I can't do right now. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and head to the gold saucer for a sec. Hmm. 15. Okay. Sign Venture, Highland Exploration. Oh, you need gear. Oh, wait. Okay. Don't have any available pants. Don't have any available boots. Do we have any of anything else? You can have that. And looks like that is it. Is that enough? No. That's fine. Well, we'll send her on some. We'll send her at least on something. Let's hope for the best. I shouldn't have hoped for the best. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, one sec. Where is duty support? Does that have Howling Eye? It does. Okay. Okay. If I somehow complete all of the Ixal quests, then that's a problem. But yeah. Okay. Who needs levels the most? Armor. I wish it could show more than 5 quests. Yeah, this is one of those. Okay. Back to you for a sec. So that is... What is this one? This is the trust... This one? No. Okay, that works. Yeah.
Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers.
'12 Preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. The Amalja and Cobalt prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? I don't need to make that. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slack the roots with your blood and festum the canopy with your entrails. Leave the Ixal to us, Zowo. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Zowo. Remember your fight for the Scions. Eorzea. They really need to, like, put those cutscenes beforehand for these early things. But, yeah. Because I feel kind of bad. The fight will probably last shorter than the actual cutscene. Nice.
No, no, no!
What the? How in the hells?
This is my realm. You have no hope here. None! None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gift sustains me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God.
Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fail. Then let's stop them. Weren't you already trying to do that? Ah!
No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers.
All those who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment, the desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance upon the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, Landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Oh. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. I am the warrior of light. Give me my crystal. What? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. There we go. You mean I've done it?
Seven hells does she still mean to fight?
Yeah, she means to.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
And only 3 of them summoned them, so they're not that powerful.
Surrender yourselves unto me, and with feast upon your ether, none shall stand against the wind.
All right. Here comes the Ultima weapon.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
The Alligans were way too good at capturing primals.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire.
Oh, Gaius.
There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. But that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it,
remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Kinda, sorta, not really.
Just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we...
Oops.
Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Alpha no. Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Zowo. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring of mind. Forget I mentioned it. Sure. Sure, I'll forget it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as the weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Okay. Yep. Gold, please. 46! Okay. It is past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be a dishonor to the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Okay. Back to the Waking Sands. I do have Vesper Bay things. Hi! Wait, what's that blue quest? Which one is this? Oh! I'll accept that. I'm not going to do it right now, but... Where is that? That's... in Corthus. Okay. It's so sad in here. Frick. Tell me, Zowo, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed it to the Solar. It's not enemies. Wait. Hey, Ida. Or should I call you Lise? Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Zowo. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been. This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in the Adder's nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back, and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard. to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius is yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Oh, it's so weird seeing her in her old outfit. Y'shtola! Zowo, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid? That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Swa guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold at the heart of Mordona, Castrum's Sentry. Bam, 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 ba-da. Okay. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Zowo. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. How many times have I done that now? But now that Castrum's Sentry holds prisoners who the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are free, if we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us, Lord Portenay of the House of Duraday. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Okay. Am I able to go to Mordona? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go here so that I can unlock Orem Vale. Oh, have I never done this Choco Keep? I'm surprised. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. All right. First things first. Unlock Orem Vale. Ba-ba-da! Okay. Cool. That's the leaves. Leaves, okay. Bum ba bum ba ba bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da. Hello. Ah, Zowo, the woman who unmasked the heretic. What do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Y'shtola, but of course, Lord Drillmont confided in me. What? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One sec. Did that... Am I back? Wait for it to... Alright. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. That was concerning. But yes, we're back. Yay! Okay. Yes. Cool. Gold, please. Castrum Sentry, what interest have you in all in the Imperials? They have our friends. They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. a Hurrian woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. Yep. That is everybody. It's them. It has to be it has to be Minfilia, Urianje, Papalimo, and Tataru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear that about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lullafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lullafel, Master Gartland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned if it's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Zowo, and soon! The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed. If Biggs were given a choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it's an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of escapes, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed the Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo. It seems reasonable to assume that it will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portlane has said, this may prove to be our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Let's do this! Oh, yeah, these guys. Hello! They made the big guy just a duty now, right? Because I don't think he's a trial anymore. Which he was before, obviously. That one went by so quick. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's visions become reality. At last we have the power to purge this land of false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Written, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but is it not proper to give command of half our forces to her? I have given you nothing, perfectness. You earned it. That will be all dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Alright. Cool. My purpose here is to Garlean activity along Albathian spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now we are... Yep. Cool. Cool. Oh, I wish I could fly! Here, have this letter. Okay. Wait, which one is this? Which dungeon is this? Oh, the Darkhold. Okay. I think I've already unlocked that, so that's fine. I always forget that Orm Vale's entrance is in Corthus. Like, it makes me think frickin' whatchmadiddle. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 da na na na. The Imperial airship? Ah, I saw it approach to land with my own eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving in just in time to see the vessel take off to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Okay. Alright. There were prisoners aboard the airship. It seems they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed a search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness in order to alert our forces. I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the... Yeah, cool. Footprints. I only see small footprints. Where are the large ones? Do, 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 do. Wedge! You're wedged under here. So cold. Oh, want to go home. Hello. Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Zowo, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been It's been awful. Wait, how do you know me? The Garleans were snapping at our heels, like hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw thrice. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Wait, when did I meet Wedge? Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it's hardly a surprise, this is me, that the big fellow went off as he did. For all his tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he is always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. Both Ida and Ystola are helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Zowo. Let's go to the Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Hello. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to our to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught the chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you both hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have had a hard journey ahead of you. You will find rest when you can. Boop. Still 46. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Zowo, but could you do... Yeah, it's fine. Big surprise. Have you seen a Rogadan? A Rogan gentleman dressed the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it Fury's Gaze, and it may be worthwhile to investigate. Okay, cool. All right. Almost like there was something here at one point. Oh. Shaka's not out. Ah, why can't I target the things I need to target? There's too many plasmoids in here. Here we go. Report back to Wedge. He's not there. So you were able to learn? Not in this area. Okay. We can't give up Zowo. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold. Alright, let's go. Oh, I need to talk to someone up top. Okay. So I get at 50 flare and their manipulation. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mounted up in this. That's terrifying. I feel like I would fall for sure. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not to be found anywhere here in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it's possible he made for White Brim. To reach it was yep. Cool. Oh fuck. Okay, I survived. Yay! I didn't think I would. I'm surprised it's giving me the unicorn so much. Well, I guess I don't have that many mounts. And it's probably not the Oh, Yestola! Hello. Duty time. Okay. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Zowo, it is well you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. He has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! Yep. Let's do this. He's not alone! Kill them all! Alright. Do they have a healer? Oh, no, they do not. How nice. Oh, that's why. I'm losing it. Oh, no. I'm stuck. Yay, we did it. All right. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have... He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. To the tower. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Eden and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Ah, I love reunions. Sid's alive? Ba-ba-day. I cannot thank you enough, Zowo. The same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it is. It's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Zowo. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Sid! Biggs, Wedge. Gods, it's good to see you two again. Chief, it's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst would happened. The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been dreadful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I concluded that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Ugh. Ugh, that was disgusting. Carry on. We are bound and blindfolded, bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I cannot rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off to the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a entertainment cell together, while Menphelia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was all. That was the last we heard of them. Castrum Sentry. Time to go there. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put... Wait, he thinks it was weeks? It would only be days, I would think. Okay. Like, yeah, geez. Timings. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. What will be have been Big's handiwork. Like as not, you always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Zowo, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for a rescue. Let's do it. Let's go save them. All right, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Sid! Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Yep. Let's go. Back to Revenant's Toll. Mordona. Revenant's Toll. There we go. Alright. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. Yeah, I know. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen around the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get in within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Well, I've a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there are certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect we savage the Orsians would think to use their technology. That's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Galmont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and he happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry. Besides, I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ian and I shall go recon to our Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us. Yeah. Let's do this! Alright. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, because he's here. Looking for Garland? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Huh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry, want for rescue. That Self-Born knows me too well. You count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on the opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folks from Yep. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck, only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. Okay. Cool. Cool. Investigating a drainage pipe. What is that? Oh, that's leaves. Bam, 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 bam. What level is this? 44 still? Yeah. Okay. Bam. Does my... No, it does not. I was like, does my hat poke out of this? Because it's freaking massive. Oh. Bad Morble. Drainage pipe. Okay. Into the drainage pipe. Alright. The faint sounds of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder why is the Tribune so obsessed with this Minfilia woman. They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunes yourself? Well, if we try to tumble her, I like my head where it is, thank you. Thank you very much. Our break's over. Best we get back to our stations. Okay. Okay, they're still there. They're still being questioned. Talk to Alphino. Talk to Alphino. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, na, 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 na. Big mounts feel so slow as a Lalafell. I mean, to be fair, this thing is meant to be able to carry frickin' Rogadin. So, it makes sense, but yeah. It is good to see you again, Zowo. I'm given to understand you have constructed some reconnaissance. Tell me, what are you able to learn? So when Feely and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry, their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray the Let's do this! Okay. And I'm gonna get the Imperial armor, right? Ugh. If the Imperials were to discover that they were short in armor, to prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is that is like to get a bit of technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon the etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use the... Yep, cool. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Use the crystals. Okay. Ah! This. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? Yep. Knew it. Wait, actually. Okay, there's that. Ah, there's 2 of them. Or no, there's 3 of them. Holy crap. Ah! Oh, you can get another level. Yay! Okay. 5, Bob. Oh. So it's probably that last one, right? Or is it always the last one? I'm assuming it might be always the last one. Where's the... What? What? Am I just blind? Am I blind? Wait, how do I get up? Oh. Okay. Didn't realize there was one up here. Alright, and there we go. Report to Sid. Pew! I love having this mount with a freaking sprout icon. Like, granted, these things are pretty cheap on the auction house, but, yeah. At least now. But, still. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purposes, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Zowo. Yep, here you go. Yay! 47! Oh, and we're gonna... Yep, Imperial Salute. Lying wait at the specified location. Oh, shush, Nix. Okay, get away from that guy as well if we can. There we go. Okay. Alright. Bop. All right. Now we wait. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. You know, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, how many Lalafels are ever in the Garlean with the Garleans? Mostly it's Hurons and Garleans, and then there's like occasionally you'll see a Rogadin, an Elizin, or a Makote, but I don't think I've ever seen a Lalafell. Or a Vera or Hrothgar or an Alra. Well, I shouldn't say Alra, because there are obviously the ones that are later in the story. But, yeah. And supposedly there are Hrothgar, but they're just not seen that much. Cool. You are called Zowo Kaduka. Cool. 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 I'm sorry. Oh. If Firestarter is on, then I can still use Fire 3 when I'm in the middle of a freaking... Jeez. Da 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 da. All right, let's do this. All right, and beep, beep. Oh, I love Umbral Soul. It's so freaking helpful. Even though it's not as useful as it used to be, but it's still so freaking useful. It's insane. Burning. Bing, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, 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 na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Here you go. Here's the 3 sets of each equipment. Damage as I had suspected. Yep. Cool. Get these things repaired. Wait. How have I never noticed that there's this cobalt up here? Or not cobalt. Carbuncle. I'm saying the wrong words. Can you repair these and put them in my size? I see. Ah, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back to shape for ye. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark for a favor or two. Took a good care of old Ingolf back the days before I fell with old Riona, he did. Yep. And there we have it. Cool. Yep. Here are the repaired ones. Alright. Cool. Let's do this. Oop. Alright. Cool. Let's do this. Alright. Cool. So, greet the Imperials. Okay. Bop. Where's the Imperial thing? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Probably shouldn't be wearing these as I travel because those nicks are gonna kick my ass if I'm not careful. Bam, bam, go away. Cool. Back to the location, and then we will be. Do 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 do. Okay, and up we go. We have the high ground. Wait. Can I... Let's just be safe about this, right? Let's do this. I hope you don't mind me joining. Seeing as we're seasoned advanced weaponry, I thought I'd best be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there! Send in the Reaper! Let us make an example of these insurgents. Of those guys. Take my fire to the face. Nice. That takes care of that. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there is the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way the legs are buckled. Hate to say this, but the servomatics may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by an elm-thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till this is fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Zowo. You got it. Yay, Maggie!
Whee!
Giant toad. Okay.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bam, 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 bam. Let's do this. Alright, talk to Sid. Hey Sid. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. I mean, fair. Is this not better? Why is it not better? What is my current thing? That's 41. This should be better. Oh, duh, because I don't have any space in my own. Can I desynth that? No, I can't. Equip. Is that better? It's still saying to keep the other thing on. Whatever. I hate when they give me something and it's actually considered worse. Okay. Alright. Where do I need to go? Alright. Goldsmith's Guild. Hello there. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. Cool. Cool. Back to Sid's workshop. Here, Wedge. Have the thing. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Maggie! Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge courtesy of Alphino, coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor, engage! Or not. She just needs a little love and tap, I'd wager. Ding! Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces, Zowo. Would you care to do the honors? Yeah! Okay. Does she have the thing yet? No, she does not. She does not have her little markings. Oh, she also doesn't have her attacks yet. No anomalous movement evident from from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north as quickly as you can. Bad Nicks. Okay, cool. Making my way back. Do 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 do. Bad Nicks. Torso stable. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Yes. Go away, Nix. Thank you. And let's welcome Maggie! Click. Oh. Now battle. Let's do this. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself into a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off? Imperials! They've come for the armor! Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will! Beep! We've located the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond, respond. It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it! Bloody hells. Zowo, protect the armor at all costs. You got it. Taste my fire! You stay away from Maggie! She's my robot. Maggie! Chief, look, she moved! Now she's deigns to grace us with her presence. Looks, it took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. Heck yeah! There, the finishing touch. She's now part of the family. Heck yeah. That's our girl. Alright. Reporting to Sid. Hello, Sid. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Boop. How go your preparations, Zowo? We leave as soon as you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready! Glad you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women who are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you're not ready to relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was, and gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folks living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When All Amigo fell, they put my family into a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around the gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leapt over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. This was some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. Not on 2 decades since I gone by, and whatever I've achieved, bugger all. That's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I imagined in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Galmont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Any road, after you've gotten your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folks take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But someone tells me that won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm feared I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming. You see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. Okay. Cool. Let's go kick their asses. But first, we have friends to rescue. Alright. Let's do this. Finally, we get to find out that Thancred is freaking possessed. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, what? Wait a freaking second. Oh, I have to be disguised. That's why. Okay. Again! Whee. Where's my thingy? There it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. To the Fogfens! Or to the Castrum, whatever this frickin' place is. Castrum Sentry, yeah. I'm assuming it's another duty. Oh, I haven't done the kobolds yet. Or, no, wait. I haven't done... What have I not done? Oh, the Yamalja, that's what it is. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial black and crimson. Definitely your colors. Ah, but now is not the time for jests. Well, to be fair, I am a black mage. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol return from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Whee! Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, Unless you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover your retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you, something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Don't do anything reckless. Going into Castrum Sentry. Alright. The Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Zowo. May the 12 keep you. Shouldn't Biggs and Wedge be wearing helmets? Yeah, there's Makote, there's Elizin, there's Hure, there's Rogadin. I don't see a single Lalafell.
You have spirit, that's my mother. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridian.
Yes, milady.
Alright. I'd best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't going to move themselves, and neither are the prisoners, come to that. Wait, oh. Notice you were there. Yep. What prisoner? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Signs of the Seventh Dawn captured. Yep. We need to get going. They're about to be moved. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from... Are you? Welcome to Agostrom's entry engineer. What? Prisoners? Oh, you've heard the rumors, then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower. But I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work? No. Yep. But yeah. Anyone see any Lalafels? Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there, and, oh, who am I fooling? I have fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know. Goodness, no. Ah! What? Okay. That's not creepy at all. What are you talking about? Okay. The Trivian's behest, you say? Alright. Yay! Into the frickin' thing. Here, Biggs. Have the key card. Alright, team. Let's go! Duty time! How's this not duty, though? No! Ophelia and the rest, thank goodness they're safe. I'm the only one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Tatar, we must do something. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. Yep. So be it. You're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the 3rd squadron. What is it? A Reaper. Seized when? This came to light only now? The culprits have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. What the? Struck my lust! Eliminate the intruders! You know what I would have done is, like, start out with an Imperial salute and then flip them off. Alright. Is there a healer? I don't think there is. Nope. Taste fire! Had enough yet? I'll freeze your ass. There we go. We win. Let's save these guys. Yay! So, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the wolf fellow. Nope, nowhere. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. I fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The Tribune is herself, just as you said, have the eye of an airman, Ida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed signs! How did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Yashtolo just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in amidst the freight. Like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing. Leave us, San Jones. 'Twas you who led the raid on the waking sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer, but take you to your guard. More intruders! Protect the tribunes! Confound it! Eat it with me! Don't mess with Ida. After them! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No, no, no! There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge, don't do it! Oh no, Zowo, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. Wait. How did I not know that Oriange was... Wait, what the fuck? Why am I Blizzard not? Am I crashing? I think I'm crashing. Oh. No, I'm not. I'm attacking the wrong target is the problem. Why is this guy invulnerable? Oh, it's shield. Where's the shield? Am I dumb or am I just not seeing it? Seriously, where's the shield? Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, why are you still invulnerable? Are you invulnerable? You're not. Let's kill you first. Wait, no. So there's one more shield somewhere. Get over here. There it is. Yeah. Alright, you dead yet? This one's still going. Why is this one still not... Where's its shield, buddy? Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, perfect. Find out about Thancred. Oh, I'm still wearing my Imperial garb, aren't I? To be fair, I haven't been able to remove it, so that makes sense. How about no?
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Oh my gosh, their old voices are insane.
Popolino, Minfilia.
I think Ida is probably like the least different.
What took you so long?
Maybe Papalymo.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
Maybe it's just because they're really not involved in a lot of the later stuff.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. It's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Friend.
But there's no one in there. This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
Let's do this.
1, 2,
3,
4.
5. Jump. Thanks, Maggie. Poor Maggie. She sacrificed herself to save us. We gotta get her back.
Not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power, the power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells?
Ultima weapon.
no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius.
Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
It technically isn't.
We have to go now. Hang on.
Thancred! No!
That ain't Thancred right now.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. To think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Asians. How could I have been so blind?
You're not blind.
Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
He got possessed.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders stake their hopes on the science, but now they believe us all dead or missing. We may learn of the Empire's new weapon. We cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste.
ill turn,
Forgive me if I seem brusque. The
but the
item
battle is
requires
far from over.
ready.
And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory.
Urgently. How soon?
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
It is so hard to hear what Benfilia was saying.
Coming to a head.
But Kryle's involved.
I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my reward. And rally to Southson. The order shall to sail, that is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What are the flames? Ready as more like to be. I need only give the word to Royale. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for the better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury of his god. This is bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. Can this be voiced? I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less but than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Balsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance. We must answer as one, for it but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Thanker's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Zowo, and help them make the right decision. Oh, more Vesper Bay tickets. That's good. Grim Tidings, Zowo. Okay. Okay. Cool. One sec, I just want to grab this quest. I am going to go ahead and call it there. I'm just going to see what this quest is, and then we will call it. But we got pretty far. We're close to the end. Like, what are we? Like, that's 46, level 46 quest. So, what the fudge? Oh, is that? That's probably something else and somewhere else. That's fine, whatever. All right, but yeah, I think that's probably Gold Saucer or Limsa. I don't know. Not important. But yeah, so that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this today's live stream. It's been a lot of chaos. But we are approaching the end of the main story of Realm Reborn. So, yay! Shouldn't be too much longer. I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually able to get to the end of the main story before the end of next stream. But yeah, that is it for today. For now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And I think we will be back in a few hours to discuss or to check out Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on.